Hi guys, it's Jake here. Hopefully the wind noise won't be picked up too much by the microphone. Just a brief little section of video before I get to the unboxing. This is for all of you guys, but especially for my Patreon supporters. Every month I do a draw from all my Patreon supporters who support me for $2 or more per month. Their name gets put into, the list by Patreon. I go to Google, to their number generator, and I get it to generate a random number, and then I count down to that number, and that person of my Patreon supporters wins one of my knives from the previous month, one of the knives that I reviewed, or it could be a flashlight or whatever. And I make sure it's one of those that is one of the mid-range prices that I review of. So something around $40 US, sometimes a little bit more, but I don't like to do less, and so sometimes I give away two things. Long story short, this month I drew number 19 on the random generator. Look down the list. Takeshi from Japan is the winner. Congratulations to Takeshi. And I'll be mailing off the Beluga knife from Best Tech to you, Takeshi. Hopefully you like it an awful lot. I'll be driving through the U.S. in a little while to head back home to Alberta. I'll mail it to you from there because it's cheaper mailing stuff from the United States. So thank you guys. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, just because you want to help support this channel, or maybe you do want to just get into a random draw every month to win a prize. If you go to Patreon, I got a link down below, patreon.com/CCE for Canadian Cutting Edge. Go there and become a Patreon supporter, and you can help out this channel and have a little bit of fun on the side. Most of you know that I live on a disability pension. I live with chronic pain. It can be very debilitating a lot of the times, and I can't earn a regular income. But I do get a little pension, and I do Canadian Cutting Edge, sort of to keep myself motivated, busy, positive in life, just to keep everything going really well in my life as well as I can. So to all of you Patreon supporters, thank you very much. And to everybody, keep watching. Here's a Sanrenmu fixed blade unboxing coming at you right now. Hey guys, it's Jake here at Canadian Cutting Edge. I'm still at my parents' place in Ontario. I planned ahead way back in June. I ordered some stuff to be delivered to my parents' place, knowing that it's going to take, 3-4 weeks. Well, this time it's more like 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks already. But thankfully, I'm still here when they arrived, so let's do an unboxing. Let's do the smaller box first. Use Best Tech Spike. Oh, there we go, Spike. I like this knife, nice knife. I've not yet reviewed Spike. Spike will be coming to you, probably the end of August, maybe beginning of September. It's going to be a while because I just don't have an awful lot of time while we're in Ontario. But let's take a look at what we've got. I'm thinking it's some fixed blades because the folding knives, I get them sent to my sister's place in Nebraska, just because it's easier getting them through the United States. And sure enough, it says fixed blade knife. It says Sanrenmu, or Sanrenmu, I don't know exactly how to say it all the time. Sanrenmu, or Mu, or just Sanren. And this is, oh yes, I recently reviewed, they're all siblings because they're Sanrenmu, but the smaller version of this knife, and I ended up giving it to my sister-in-law's husband, who would be my brother-in-law, right? My wife's sister's husband. Since she's my sister-in-law, is he my brother-in-law? Or is he some guy that she married? Well, he is, you know what I mean. This knife, a little bit smaller, with a smaller hole here, is the one I reviewed very recently. So this looks very much the same, but a bit bigger. That was the F625 or S625. What's the number? This one is the S725, so that one would have been the S625. So this is a little bit bigger. This is more my size. My sister-in-law's husband is a small Filipino guy, and it fits his hand perfectly, the 625. And I'll be seeing him one more time before I leave, so I'll show him this knife. This is nice. I like the jimping back here. We've got interesting jimping inside this hole. I didn't realize that before. Just a nice touch. That's really cool. And then, you know, lanyard hole back here and a point. So this could be a persuader back here. And, you know, nice big flat grind blade. Swedge up top. I really like that sharpener's choil too. So you'll be getting a review of this guy, you know, as soon as I can do a review of this guy or knife. What do we have in here? Well, hopefully we got some more. So let's open this up. Peekaboo, peekaboo, Mr. Sanrenmu. Another fixed blade. There were a bunch of fixed blades that came available at GearBest recently. And so I got on that list to make sure I would get some of these as soon as I possibly could. So this is sort of a karambit style. Not really, because it doesn't have that ring back here. But we've got that recurved blade, flat grind, a hole in here. You can use it in reverse grip, like a karambit if you want to. It's just the hole's in the wrong spot. A number of different grips here that feel quite interesting. He was in the Special Forces in the Filipino military, so he knows about knife fighting, my brother-in-law. I wonder what he's going to think of this guy. I think he's probably going to like this. This is the S615. A little bit of G10. Spot there for, you know, some lanyard if you want to put something on there. Oh, there's even an opening behind the G10 there. Okay, that's nice. And I'll have to, on the screen, it'll say what steel these knives are. That's nice. And what else do we have in here? Yes, we have another. Can you say Sanrenmu? I can. And the last one in this trinity of knives. And I'm happy about this. Oh, this one's also got, but this one's got silver on it. That's why it grabbed my attention. The lever to adjust the belt clip into 10 different positions. This one's got it silver instead of black. And we've got a straight back with a swedge, finger choils, 2 of them, bottle opener back here. That's nice. Lanyard hole. Nicely milled two-tone G10. S721. Nice high saber grind. Can't call it a full flat because we've got the ricasso here. It just keeps going flat up top here. So yeah, the S721. Very nice. And the jimping and everything back here with this G10. That's a good big blade. Very nice indeed. So here you go. 3 nice full flat grind knives that, not full flat, 3 nice fixed blade grinds at a budget price. One of them might be just right for you. I'll have links down below where you can buy these. Hopefully all of those links will be referral links so that I can get a little bit of a commission back from the vendors. But you would not pay a cent more than you would otherwise. And using my links really helps my channel out. If you guys use my links to buy stuff, even if you just use my link to open up that web page or to open up the app if you're using a mobile app, because I'll have links for an app for GearBest for these knives, or just using your browser, either a browser on your mobile or a browser on your computer, your laptop, whatever. If you use my link to get that started, even if you don't buy what the link is, if you buy something totally unrelated, let's say you go and buy, a toilet brush or whatever, I'll still get a little bit of a commission because you started with my links. So that really helps. Some of these knives might even be on Amazon, and the same thing's true there. If you use my link to get started on that shopping spree, that helps me out. And I've got a influencer page on Amazon.com. That's the US Amazon page, where I've got a bunch of different knives and some other things on there. Things that I like, most of them I've reviewed. At least 95% of them I've already reviewed. So you can find some of that stuff that's still available on Amazon if you're interested at all. All those links are down below the video. A lot of people have a tough time finding that section. Below the video, where you see the comments, this is if you're using a computer or a laptop. Just above the first comment, there's a little link that's in capital letters, but it's sort of gray. It says show more. If you click on that, it expands the description section. So the guy who makes the YouTube video, he's got a section down below the video where he can do a write-up. And so I write up information about the video, about the items, and I put links and stuff in there and all kinds of information. Get used to going in there where you can find stuff. Most YouTube reviewers use that at least a little bit. Some guys don't at all, but almost everybody that you watch on YouTube, check out their show more down there, and you're probably going to find information that you're going to like having found. So just a little hint. So 3 nice fixed blades from Sanrenmu coming at you today. Thanks for watching. I will be back in Alberta before too long. I won't have time to reply to the comments down below, but go ahead and put down your comments. I will read your comments and stuff. And if you really need to get something to me, email me at canadiancuttingedge@gmail.com. And then I'll be able to get back to you with whatever information or questions you have. I do like answering your questions. So thanks for watching my video. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting. Thanks for subscribing and then clicking that bell so you'll be notified of all videos. Until next time, remember, always cut towards your chum, your buddy, your pal, not your thumb.